my God. We're literally 9 days in, people. 9 days in, and on a regular scroll, I have to come across someone who shows us that because Donald Trump is president, racists are now emboldened to be outwardly racist. Like, it's funny because I remember during his first presidency, there was a time when there were people, there was this lady, and it was a black lady going through a drive-through, and there was a Hispanic person who was giving her order or something, and they got the order wrong or something, and she starts yelling, Donald Trump, you're getting deported. And I was so embarrassed when I saw that, because I'm thinking, as a black person, as a person who is a member of a marginalized community, a community that has been, discriminated against, how can we be that way? And so when I see this video of this lady today, and it's pathetic. So I want you to watch the video, but the video itself is bad enough, but her stories that she posts after these videos and the lies that she tells and the excuses that she makes for this blatant racism is going to piss you off. So check out the video.
Why don't you say it again about us getting kicked out?
You're a wetback.
What else?
Got it? Wetback.
What else?
Trump is doing good things. You guys rape people.
Yeah.
You guys rape and kill people.
Right?
Take your $50 and suck dick. Give me my change. I'm rich, you're poor. Difference.
You're poor of soul.
Yep, I'm poor.
You're poor of soul.
Dá a chave dela. Dá a chave dela.
Não, joga o carro dela lá na casa do
You
cara.
wanna record me, bitch? You wanna fucking record me? Shut the fuck up. I didn't touch you. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Give me my keys.
Just give her...
Get the fuck out my fucking...
Okay, so there's no question about it. She's calling these two gentlemen, who I think are valet parkers, different types of racial epithets. Then she tells the man to give her change and then eat a dick or something like that. And then she says, I'm rich, you're poor. And then tries to knock the phone out of the guy's hand who was recording her. And if you look at that, you can see there's two guys recording her. There are other people walking by. It's during the daytime. So obviously, she didn't care. She was going to say what she was going to say. Well, people, I guess, found her, right? They found her on Instagram, and they started messaging her things. So she decided to come out with an apology. And here's the funny thing. She posts probably about 5 apology videos, as well as a couple of screenshots of people saying things to her, whatever. And then she tried to delete them. But luckily for you guys, I screen recorded them before they went away. So here's the first story post that she made that was the first initial apology.
DMs and the comments. I left my house yesterday in PJs, as you can tell, looking crazy. And when I was walking out of a scrub, the valet guy grabbed my ass, and I should have just punched him. I was thinking about my child and not wanting to go to jail. So I lashed out and I called him a wetback. And I'm so wrong for that, but I felt so violated. I should have just shut my mouth, called the police, and that's it. So basically, I'm explaining to everybody, I am sorry for what I said. I've been around Mexicans, dated Mexicans my whole life. My parents are immigrants. I am the farthest thing from racist possible.
All right, so first of all, I want to point out, if this woman had been sexually assaulted, I agree she should have called the police. But I'll tell you right now, you can kick me in the face, spit on me, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to become racist, because you don't just become racist out of the blue. You're either racist or you're not. She is, but she's making excuses for her racism and saying this guy grabbed her butt. What really seems weird about the story, though, is that the guy who she says grabs her butt is the one who's recording the interaction. I'm trying to figure out why a guy would grab your butt and then turn a camera on you and ask you to say what you just said. And then you go on and call him a racial epithet. So she says that. And then, if you watch the video, at any point, it's daytime. There's people around. She could have said, this guy just grabbed my butt. This guy just grabbed my butt. He just sexually assaulted me, or whatever. And I agree. She should have called the police, but she didn't. She instead called him a racial epithet, tried to, criticize their livelihood or whatever, and calling them poor and all of those types of things instead. So I am not buying the fact that any one of those guys touched her. It just doesn't make sense to me. And if I'm wrong, she should still call the police. She should call the police anyway because she should not have been sexually assaulted. However, she should still not use those words to describe to try and criticize those men. So then she posted another I'm sorry video, and it was one of those videos that was like, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not. And then she tries to make excuses for, I know I said, Trump is doing a good thing, but my dad's Russian or I don't know. I can't even remember what she says, but he's speaking another language in the background. She's like, how could I be racist when my dad's an immigrant and my mom's an immigrant and all this stuff? Like, again, this is something I've had to explain to black conservatives who say, like, Officer Tatum saying something like, oh, people at a football game can't be racist. They paid for tickets. Slave owners rape their slaves. You can be racist and, like people of color or be attracted to people of color or have people of color as your friends or anything like that. So here she is basically saying she's not a racist.
So crazy how sickening the internet is. I've explained so many times, I'm the farthest thing from racist possible. I've had nothing but Mexican, Spanish boyfriends. Majority of my friends are Black and Hispanic. I'm Ukrainian. Why would I ever lie about what somebody did? Why would I freak out on a valet like that if nothing occurred? I should have called the cops, like I said. You guys, like, honestly, like, have a little bit of, like, brain power to understand the internet is a very vicious place, and all people are doing is sitting here and, oh, she's racist. I'm the farthest thing from racist possible. Like, it just doesn't even make any sense. I was upset and I lost my shit. It happens to the best of us. Why don't you guys call people like my housekeepers who I got their papers for them, and how many people I've helped from different races and so on and so forth. It's just the internet feeds you guys and it sucks you guys, and it's so sad. It's such a disgusting place. Like, I don't know how you guys have the time or the patience. If I'm going on here explaining myself, at least be like, you know what? This girl is really explaining herself. Like, I love Mexicans. I love Asian people. I love Russians. I love Jews. I love Muslims. Like, I've never in my life, why would someone like me ever be racist? What I said about Trump, my parents are Ukrainian immigrants. I was angry. I felt like I just was violated. Like, I felt violated. So my mouth opens. When I get mad, I say crazy shit. That's the honest to God truth. How much more real can I be?
So she's basically painting herself as the victim now. And she has multiple videos that I'm not going to show you, but it's basically the same thing. Her saying that, I can't believe the internet's being so mean to me. I mean, why would you guys do this? And why would I lie about this? I mean, the internet's so mean. I'm never racist. I'm like the least racist person in the world. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure Donald Trump has already said that. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump has already tried to take the position as the least racist person in the world. So you can call yourself the second least racist person in the world, but none of us will believe that because you really seem like you're a racist, and guess what? You are. So she makes herself the victim, and then she decides to post screenshots. She has a Hispanic friend who says on her screenshot, I'm Mexican and I agree with you. I support you. Yeah, you're a bootlicking sellout. Then she posts a picture of some black dude who was like, this is my best friend. You guys are bullies on the internet. Yeah, he's a bootlicking sellout as well. I mean, I don't care that you have black and Mexican friends. I don't care. She also says that she only dates Mexican guys. Do they know you're racist too? Because you're a racist. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care that she has Mexican friends or black friends. People can have friends of color and still be racist. And here's why I know. Because this woman is a racist. And so she makes all these apology videos. And then what does she do? She deletes them all. And I'm guessing it's because the videos have gone so viral. The guy who she's trying to claim grabbed her butt is probably out there thinking about suing her now for defamation because he probably did not do that. This is a bunch of bullshit. And again, we are 9 days in. 9 days in, and you have racists out there who feel emboldened to be more racist. And yeah, they also have bootlicking, sellout, buck dancing ass friends to come to their rescue when they're being racist. That is what we expect. And again, 9 days in, 1,400 and 51 more days of this shit. Good luck, America. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.